Blah 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 blah. Oh well, hello. How are you guys today? Welcome to PlayDayCrafts, and I'm Mr. Patrick. As always, we are going to work on some really cool arts and crafts and do some learning. And right now, it is getting very close to my favorite holiday, Thanksgiving. And with that, we're gonna make a Thanksgiving turkey. Ooh, I'm so excited to learn about turkeys and make this thing right here. It's gonna be great. So first, what you're gonna need is a marker, some scissors, some glue, some brown construction paper, some pink or red construction paper. I'm also using pieces of orange construction paper, as well as yellow construction paper. So the very first thing you're going to need to do is take your brown piece of construction paper, and on it, extremely large, you're going to make the number 8. You're going to make the number 8. I'm going to do it by drawing a big circle, and then another bigger circle below it. Alright, perfect. Now next, what you're going to do is connect the edges of those circles just like this. And then we cut it out. Since we're making this turkey, let's talk about turkeys. There are 6 million wild turkeys in North America. Isn't that cool? 6 million. That's a lot. Oh, just cut that out. Watch your fingers and don't cut your fingers. And if you need help from an adult, feel free to ask them. I'm sure they would love to help you out. Perfect. And there we have it. If you see on the back side and the front, nice and clean. The next thing you're going to do is take your pieces of orange or your pieces of yellow and fold it in half. And draw your hand. So put your hand right on top and draw that hand. Take your time. Doesn't have to be perfect. After you draw that hand, go ahead and connect it. And what you're going to do is cut that out with your paper folded in half. And that way you'll have 2 hands. Turkeys are super fast growers. From when they're born up until they're fully grown, it only takes 18 months. That is less than 2 years. Isn't that nuts? Another really fun fact about turkeys is that they have 2 stomachs. Isn't that weird? 2 stomachs. Could you imagine if you had 2 stomachs? The turkeys, they have 2 of them. Got it. I'm just gonna give these guys a little yank. Stand it right here between these fingers. Give it a little yank. And here we are, my 2 hands. I'm gonna put these aside with my turkey body. Just put it aside. And now grab your yellow. You can use whatever colors you like. I prefer the orange and yellow. It makes me think of fall, which makes me think of Thanksgiving. And you're gonna fold that right in half, and we're just gonna do the exact same thing we just did. You're gonna trace your hand, and you're gonna cut it out. Nice, and connect that hand. Awesome, it looks so good. Turkeys, they're really big animals, aren't they? For birds, they're pretty huge, but they can still fly. Wild turkeys can fly up to 55 miles an hour, but they don't like to fly really far. So they'll do little quick flights. They don't sleep on the ground, they actually sleep in trees. What they'll do is they'll fly to a low branch right when the sun starts going down. And then they'll do a very awkward hop from branch to branch to branch until they're high enough to where they feel safe. Pretty cool, huh? There we are, 2 yellow hands. I'm going to put them aside with the others. And next thing what you're going to do is you're going to grab your piece of white paper and you're going to draw 2 circles. These are going to be the eyes. So 1 circle, 2 circles. Go ahead and cut those out too. When you cut them out, go ahead and just put them aside with the rest of your cut out pieces, and then we'll get to the next step. Awesome, it looks good. They're really nice circles. Alright, the very next thing you're going to do is take your orange that you used. If you used orange already, if not, go ahead and grab a new piece of orange. I'm going to just use this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a triangle. This is going to be the beak. Can you make the sound a turkey makes? What sound does a turkey make? Did you know only male turkeys make the gobble sound? Female turkeys don't gobble like males do. Males gobble and females make a kind of a clicking sound. Isn't that? Alright, put your triangle aside. And the last thing I'm going to do is take your pink or red. And this is going to be a very weird shape. And what this is actually going to be is that little dangly piece that goes above the beak. There's actually a name for that. That's actually called a snood. Isn't that a funny word? Snood. So go ahead and draw your snood. And then we're going to cut out our snood. Both boy and girl turkeys have snoods. And I'm going to put that aside. Now go ahead and clear your space a little bit. And a nice, empty, clean workspace makes everything a lot easier to do. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to take my turkey's body and I'm going to take my glue, open it up, and I'm going to put 2 dots right where I want the eyes to be. 1 dot, 2 dot. And take your eyes and go ahead and put them right where you want them. Right here. Ooh. One right here. I like it. Next, take your beak. Go ahead, you can do it directly on the beak. Put that glue on there. And we're going to put it right between and below those eyes. Boom! I like it. And next, we're going to take the snood. And I'm going to go ahead put some glue on it. And I'm going to place it right off the edge of the top of that beak. Whoa, nice. It looks good. And if you want, you can go ahead and take your marker. Make sure it's nice and secure, and you can go ahead and draw some dots on their eyes. Here we go. All turkeys don't just have a snoot, but they have that little dangling thing that's right below their beak as well. And do you know what that is called? It's called a wattle. A wattle. Isn't that a funny word too? They have a snoot and a wattle. And the next step is we're going to flip our turkeys over. And you're going to take either the yellow or the orange. And I'm going to have my thumbs facing outwards. I'm going to put some glue right here on the palm of the hand. A nice big circle. And then you're going to put the thumb almost at the very bottom of the turkey body and face it out to the side. And you're going to do the exact same thing with the other one. Try to get it as even as possible. And if you're a perfectionist like me, I'm going to take all these little edges and I'm just going to put a little dot of glue on them so that way they stick in very nicely. The next thing is the exact same thing, but this time, instead of out to the side, you're going to face them upwards. But you're going to want those fingers up above the turkey's head. And you're going to do the exact same thing with the other one. Make sure the thumbs are at the opposite, but they're not, that's okay too. You can make your turkey however you like. And there you have it. Put it aside to dry, but now you have a Thanksgiving turkey. If you had fun and learned a lot, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. If you don't click that bell, you won't be able to see when my next video pops up. So click that bell, and I hope you have a great day. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Have a good day.